Welcome to my match reaction to Arsenal 5, Leeds nil. I know it's a little late, but what did they say? Better late than never. My thoughts on the game, it was a 5-star performance from Arsenal. Yes, some people say we didn't start the game the best. It took us about 25 minutes to kind of find our flow of the game. It wasn't until the corner kick where Timber scored from where we finally took charge of that game. Because when you actually deep it, we didn't really have nothing from open play. There was just one chance before that goal. It was the Zubimendi intercepted the ball. The ball fell to GYOKERES near the penalty spot, and he just panicked. That's the best way to describe it. He panicked. I feel like if that happened later on in the game, he would have just took a touch, composed himself, looked up, and sent the goalie on his way. Because you could see once he got his first goal, the confidence was up. But yeah, that was sort of it. The first 30 minutes was slow. It looked like what we were seeing in pre-season, and a lot of continuation from the Man United game, just not losing the ball in dangerous positions, or maybe you could just say the opponent just weren't as troubling. They had one chance before we scored, a corner. Pascal Strike, I think his name is David Raya, came up clutch again. It was straight at him, but I've seen them go in. The second goal Saka scored, you can say that's straight at the goalkeeper. It just went above his shoulder. He didn't move his arms. But it was a smashed in from close distance. So, of course, I get that. But still, good save from Raya. Done what he needed to do. Gabriel Saliba didn't have no issues the whole game. Timber got an assist for the second Saka goal. Great way of pass. The finish from Saka, exquisite. So yeah, like that first half, things were going well, and I think we might have even, did we get the third before half time? We might have even got the third. Victor Gyökeres ball into the channel, cuts in, takes it away from the defender, and just slaps it into the bottom corner. Our number 9, what? Yeah, our 14, the number 9, the gunman, he is finally off the mark. No 007s, accusations. We leave that for Cunha, Sesko, them kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Noni, you're next, man. You have to beat these allegations as soon as possible, car. Yeah, there's a race going on. Right now, next game, 003. So, Noni, you have to get something. But yeah, obviously, Odegaard went down in that half. He weren't doing too much in the game when Yeri come on, and it was a breath of fresh air. Taking off shots, not afraid to take on his man. Just gave us something different. First thought to pass the ball forward. Just different ideas. And I feel like we benefited it in that game. And the fourth goal was scored. Another corner. Yuri and Timber. That's 2 corners. It was a little scramble in there, but he reacted the quickest. And he tucked it away, little toe poke towards goal. Nothing the goalie could do to stop that. That was 4-0. Then Victor Gyökeres late on. Max Dowman came on. We made all 5 subs again, so big up to Arteta. Made all 5 subs again. Dowman came on, got the penalty. Victor Gyökeres tucked it away, flicked his hair. Just a little something to the critics. But yeah, that's my kind of thoughts of the game. We'll go into my 5 takeaways from it. So my first takeaway, I feel like every takeaway in this game is going to be positive. We'll start with what got us our first goal. So it looks like we're back underway as Corner FC, because that's now 3 goals from corners in 2 games, which of course you say that we can't do that the whole season, but there it is. We did score 2 from open play today, and yeah, the penalty, which you kind of gotta get into the box to create penalties. So if we're scoring penalties, I don't mind that, because that means that we're causing havoc in opposition boxes. But great to see our corner routines. Our centre backs are getting first contacts to the ball. It's nice to see, because obviously last season it kind of died out the second half of the season. We weren't able to get away with the poor performances. So I'm just hoping that this season, with the corners, we're able to produce a lot of moments from open play, because that should be the bread and butter. Open play, then if all's not working, then it's like a 90-minute set piece, or you know what I mean. Sometimes if we can score an early set piece, that will open up the game, which should benefit us, because you know we struggle against low blocks. But maybe in this season things will be different, because you got players like Dalman, you got players like Eze, they will take on their man. You got players like Madueke, they're all direct players. So yeah, I'm very excited, and great deliveries from Declan Rice, which always helps. The second takeaway. Talking of Declan Rice, we've got to talk about the other set piece taker. So Bukayo Saka, it has been announced that he will be out for 3 to 4 weeks. So something tells me that'll be the Nottingham Forest game, or potentially the Manchester City game. I'd probably bring him off the bench if he's able to play in the Nottingham Forest game. But if that's too soon for him, then it might just be a bench appearance against Manchester City, because although that's like our number one winger, we beat them last season without Bukayo Saka. I'm pretty sure that was the 5-1 game. So if we're able to beat Man City without Saka last season, I don't expect us to have any problems this season. Especially Madueke, he looks dangerous off the right, which is always a bonus. You've got Eze, who can come off the left if need be. You'll fill in for Odegaard. You've got Wanyeri, who can do the right, Dalman. So we've got a lot of players. We've still got Trossard and Martinelli. So there's a lot of competition for places at Arsenal this season, which I'm very, very happy about. So although Saka's out for 4 weeks, I'm not sure how long Odegaard is out for. Odegaard he might miss the Liverpool game, might not. We'll see how that goes about. But still, it's not the best to have players injured this early on in the season. But I know what I'd much prefer. I'd much prefer it now, an injury to Saka's other hamstring, than later on at the business end of the season, or say we're in the Carabao Cup final, we've got to miss our better players then. I'd much rather players fit from February, March onwards. Let's get our little niggles out the way now. Third takeaway. So Max Dowman. Wow, what a player. You know, one thing I can give to the boy is his composure. Above all, when he gets the ball, he rarely seems flustered. He did have 2 shots that were a bit wild, but when you just deep his performance on the whole, gets the ball, not afraid to take on his man, can go play it simple if he needs be. Like, it doesn't complicate the game too much. He's very, very neat on the ball. And I'm very, very pleased for him. Second game of the season, able to get 30 minutes, which is a very, very positive thing. So he got his 30 minutes. He won us a penalty. So he looks ready for the Premier League. I was saying, this boy is ready. And the more he gets to play, I look forward to seeing him in the early rounds of the Carabao Cup. We're going to get to see a special talent. And us Arsenal fans, we always love players coming through our academy. The Sakas, the Nelsons, the Smith Rowes, even Eddie. Like Eddie, we made a song for him. Like, you know, if you make it through the academy, then you're going to be loved by the fans. That's a guarantee. the fans, we love the boys that come out of our academy. It's like if you're from Islington or even just like a local fan, you know what it means as a child supporting Arsenal. Most people would have been dreaming about playing for Arsenal. The boy is 15, he's in year 10, he's going into year 11. This is a scary thing. Can we imagine him at 21? 6 years of development, 6 years of first team football. Can we imagine what this boy could be doing? Can we imagine when he bulks up and actually gets man strength? Because he's not got man strength, he's got boy strength. He can't hit the ball with full power. You know what I mean? It's not even, I don't even think you're allowed to lift certain heavy weights because it could stunt your growth. So, yeah, I'm very pleased. Congratulations, Max Dowman. Hopefully, the first of many more appearances. The fourth takeaway. So last week, it was Ben White and Calafiori. This game is Timber and Calafiori. So I'm liking the little bits of rotation. Obviously, White was injured, so we would have never known if Arteta would have played Timber over Ben White, but I feel like he would have. And that is what I want to see going more this forward this season. I want to see Arteta do more rotation. Rotate more players. Not every game the same players. Let's be more tactically astute. Next game, Saka and Odegaard, both of them won't play. Saka definitely won't. So someone else is going to come into the game. Maybe Mars Lewis-Skelly might get the nod against Salah. Maybe that's what we're going to do. I don't know. But I'm liking these little things from Arteta. The 5 subs, both games he's made 5 subs. He might not make it against Liverpool. It might not be the game to do it. But at the same time, these are the things he weren't doing last season. He weren't making all 5 subs. Because if there was an injury, was stuffed. He made all 5 subs by 60 minutes. He let the players get a run out. And I was very, very pleased about that. I criticize Arteta a lot, but when he deserves praise, I'll give him the praise. So well done for that little bit of rotation there, Arteta, and hopefully you're starting to learn. I don't know if it's now, oh, I back my squad, now I'll rotate more. I don't know. But for whatever reason, well done. So now, the 5th takeaway. Another signing. Eberici Eze's in the door. We see him, his announcement and his unveiling was at the Emirates Stadium. I'm so pleased for Ebs. I'm so pleased for Eze. Like, you could see what it meant to him. It means so much to him to play for Arsenal. I swear his mum got all his shirts as a young boy supporting Arsenal. Like, these are just things that we love. Like, there's players that have come into the squad. Like, Zubimendi seems like a very, very humble guy. Mosquera, I don't know if he speaks English. GYOKERES, a goal machine. He's got his 2 goals. He's off the mark. Madueke, like, as much as you're thinking you don't want the player, but he just seems like someone you just want to do well. Like, a lot of these players that have been brought in this season, like, they're genuine good eggs, I would say. Like the Hikapi, it looks like we're gonna get a new left back / centre back, as what's his name, Kivior and Zinchenko might be leaving. So we've done a lot of good business, and I'd say the window, I'd have to give it a 8.5/9. That's what I'd say. I'm only saying that as I don't know where Eze is going to play. I would have probably liked an actual left winger, but you know what? We can't get everything. So the business on the whole has been sensational. Players hitting the ground running. GYOKERES, for example. Obviously, Zubi. He's been, I wouldn't say a standout, but hopefully Eze can hit the ground running too, because next game is Liverpool. And yeah, people, I hope you enjoyed the match reaction to Arsenal 5, Leeds United 0. But don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel. People, I'm out of here.